Guys? I am back, and I'm going to be giving my thoughts and breakdown of Canelo Alvarez versus Caleb Plant. Should be a phenomenal fight. I cannot wait for that fight. And I'm glad that it's on, because at first, they had the negotiations failed, and I'm just glad that it's back. Should be a good one. If you're new to the channel, welcome. And I give my thoughts and breakdown of fights between boxing and MMA, and sometimes kickboxing. And yeah, if you guys like this video, throw those thumbs up. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, and let's get to it. All right, guys. Canelo Alvarez versus Caleb Plant should be a really good fight. I am glad, like I said earlier, that it's back on. Negotiations failed, and now it's back. So I'm really hoping that it sticks this time around. It's supposed to be live November 6th. I believe it's going to be on dazn and PBC Boxing. It should be a really good fight between a technical boxer and a powerhouse of a boxer as Canelo is. Canelo Alvarez definitely changed a lot since losing to Floyd Mayweather, years ago. And since then, he definitely his boxing, and he's just been leveling up since. He leveled up since, I should say. I think that in this fight with Caleb Plant, I think he can definitely, the power shots is going to be a big difference, man. Also, like Canelo won his last fight against Billy Joe Sanders, broke his elbow with a punch, and got stopped in the corner. That fight was really good. Billy Joe was doing really good as well, until the punch happened, and he had to stop, and that kind of sucked. But for Caleb Plant, I believe his last fight was against Caleb Chulax, and he just destroyed this dude. Like, for 12 rounds, like, Truax couldn't do nothing to Caleb. He landed a couple of good shots in that fight, but it was just the Caleb Plant fight. Like, literally just the Caleb Plant fight. There was nothing Truax can do. Caleb outboxed him, even got his own little power shots here and there, But I think this fight with Canelo Alvarez, I think is going to be very different for Caleb. I think Caleb he's not a passive dude, but I think he can get the job done if he just puts a little more stings into his punches, get Canelo to respect his power early. But even though I think Canelo's going to just run through them, if he feels like if it's not, doesn't feel as real as it probably would. Canelo Alvarez definitely, I'm pretty sure he's going to walk him down, or at least try. Canelo Alvarez got a head movement. Caleb Plant has really good feet movement, ring movement, fast hands. I think if Caleb Plant can just stick and move, throw those jabs, a lot of jabs, throw his combinations and get out of the way of Canelo power shots and his body shots, I think Caleb Plant can definitely win this fight. I don't see why not. The same goes for Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez definitely has to be aware of Caleb Plant's jabs, because Caleb Plant has a nasty jab, and it's coming from the hip. It's not really coming from a traditional stance where your hands are here and you're just throwing it out. His come from the hip out. I kind of like that jab too, especially if you have quick hands as Caleb Plant does, because sometimes people don't see it coming. But I mean, in the beginning of the fight, I'm pretty sure they're gonna be filling each other out anyways. Once it gets to the third, fourth, and fifth, and so on and so on, that's when both guys are most likely going to make the adjustments against each other and definitely put on a good show. I mean, it's going to be a good show regardless, just because they're both in that ring and they're both going to give their heart outs. Winner gets to have all the belts in the middleweight division, so it definitely, like, somebody definitely is going to come away with, all 4 belts. And Caleb Plant has 1 and Canelo has the other 3. And it's going to be a doozy, man. I hope you guys tune into that fight. It's going to be really good. I can't wait myself. Hopefully nothing happens between now and then, and we can get that fight going, because I think it's going to definitely be a banger. I'm pretty sure Caleb Plant is not going to shy away from being in the pocket a little with Canelo. I just don't think that he's going to be in there for that much. And I think Caleb Plant is definitely going to go for the bodies just as much as Canelo will go. especially when Canelo's in up and close with Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant just have to stick and move, literally just stick and move, and it can be his fight. If he can outbox Canelo and not let Canelo come with his power shots, I think Caleb Plant has, has the victory. Because I don't think Caleb Plant's gonna knock out Canelo. I mean, you never know. It's boxing. It's a sport, full contact sport. But I just don't think that Caleb Plant is definitely gonna knock out Canelo. But I can say for sure that he can definitely outpoint him and definitely eat that body up just as much as Canelo love eating the body. If you can slow down Canelo a little, and get your shots off, and not be too weary of his power coming back, I think it'll be a good night for Caleb Plant. I really hope Caleb Plant wins. I love seeing the underdog win sometimes because they hungry. Caleb Plant seems that he's hungry, and usually when somebody's hungry, they definitely gonna go out there and take what they feel that is theirs. Take those other 3 belts from Canelo. Canelo Alvarez been on top of the game for years. I've been watching Caleb Plant for some time now, and I think Caleb Plant has the ability to beat Canelo Alvarez. And Canelo Alvarez had the ability to also beat Caleb Plant in that ring as well. Definitely knock him out. But like I said, I'm pretty sure Plant is definitely gonna stick and move. Throw the power shots when he sees that he's able to, and not worry. I feel like if he can just outbox Canelo, I think he can definitely win this fight. Those are my thoughts, guys. Guys, if you like this video, please hit a like and subscribe. I appreciate it, guys. And yeah, let me know in the comment section who you think is going to win this fight between Canelo or Plant. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.